I'm Will Morris, and welcome to Global Tax Talks Tax in 60 Seconds. Here are some things to watch out for in the coming week. As expected, the UN Tax Committee of Experts approved Article XX on cross-border services last week in a closed-door session in Geneva. The ICC Business Organization expressed disappointment given that this topic is expected to be the subject matter of the first protocol of the envisaged UN Tax Framework Convention. This sequence of events got me thinking about other international tax norms that have been changed or simply ignored in recent years. In the change category this week, for example, the Independent Commission for the Reform of International Corporate Taxation, or ICRICT, recommended that developing countries not ratify tax treaties that tax services in the residence rather than the source country. Now, the allocation of taxing rights is a fair topic for discussion, but advising against ratifying a tax treaty that could bring much-needed investment to a country ends that discussion, and perhaps the investment as well. Tax treaties remove some of the risk premium for an investment. Absent a tax treaty, unless another way of mitigating risk can be found, the investment may not be made because it will fail the necessary business studies. We might wish that were otherwise, but it isn't. So we must continue the hard work of talking, trying to reach an understanding or compromise. Compromise may not make everyone happy, but it may produce a result that everyone can live with. Part of the problem here is that those who used to lead that talking, have come to look for shortcuts around norms. The UTPR is an example of that. Many question its compatibility with treaties, while others point out that the provisions around international investment agreements might even encourage countries to avoid their legal obligations under those agreements. It's clear that the international tax system is imperfect. The 100-year dispensation on residence versus source should be open for discussion. But that discussion has yet to occur. There are better ways of improving the equity of those rules or by seeking to radically change them in one go, or by simply ignoring them. As a Brit by birth, I'm an incrementalist. But at least to my way of looking at this, a world of imperfect but slowly changing rules is a whole lot better than a world of no rules at all. But that's where rejecting or overriding treaties will take us. Some of you will disagree, and I look forward to hearing from you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and come back next week so that you stay global tax ready.